All right, so here's the thing. I don't have a whole lot to talk about.
Yes, you do.
I don't have a whole lot to talk about.
Yes, you do.
Mainly because I'm just so in the Christmas spirit. I don't want to be, but I am.
Awesome.
Fulton.
Yes, Dr.
Glad
Scott.
to have you here, my man.
Thank you, brother.
Rick Roberts, good to see you, my man.
Hey, good to see you too.
Jensen, Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Sweet baby
So, like
Jay.
I said, all I have to talk about is Christmas. I got 3 kids. They are jolly, and they are bouncing around. You got little magical elves floating around the house all night. You got Santa
Wait a minute,
Claus.
I've got a question.
All right.
How many magical elves do you have? 1 or 3?
I got 1 magical elf.
Okay.
I tried to get talked into getting 2.
Okay.
1 for my oldest's room.
Okay.
Went out on a day I didn't even want to leave the house to look for a girl magic elf.
Okay.
Nobody had any. So that was a great excuse not to be able to get another magical elf, because I'll tell you right now, 1 magical elf's enough. If you don't think so, you try moving around a magical elf every night and trying to come up with a creative idea.
Wait a minute, isn't that called a elf on a shelf?
That's the elf on the shelf.
Okay, all right.
Yep, there is no shelf. It's a magical elf. And so you got to come up with these creative ideas. And most of the time, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
Come on now. You were just telling me about all this Christmas spirit.
That's right. I like Christmas spirit, but I don't like Christmas BS.
You know, we were talking about that on the way in, about the how there's such an obligation sometimes to meet the standard and make sure everybody, you know what, we want everybody to have a happy Christmas.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, Fulton, is it me or does the doc sound like the Grinch?
Well, he's a little. He does look a little green, but I think that's Jensen's lighting over there.
No, it's definitely not money in 2020.
Definitely,
that's not the glow of green.
It's been a tough man.
Everybody's
it's been
had a tough year.
It's a tough year for everybody, and for those who are struggling with the COVID and what it's done to their situation in the economy. You know, it is going to be a tough Christmas, and I'm glad you bring up the Christmas spirit, because we need that this year. And once again, we've said this on this show before. This Christmas, go out there and say hello to somebody.
That's right.
Okay, go out there and wish somebody a Merry Christmas. You know, pay it forward.
That's right. I mean, Rick Roberts brings up the Grinch, and that's kind of a perfect example. You know, we've had a tough year. The Grinch came in and stole everything from everybody. You know, the Grinch, we kind of got the Grinch coronavirus. Came in and stole everything. But ultimately, just like the movie shows, you know, Christmas is not all about stuff and things and stressing out about what the magic elf's going to do that night when the kids wake up. Did the kids see it? Are the kids on to something? I don't know. It's not about all that stuff. It's about, like you said, connecting with people, understanding the reason for the season, the light of the world. The light of the world. Where's the light of the world at? The light of the world is inside of us.
What is Christmas? You know,
that's what it's about.
Get back to the main reason of Christmas.
And you can't bypass the gifts and all these things, especially when you got kids and you got family and you got friends. But you can't. I haven't. I almost did. Let it get to me and stress me out. But ultimately, what I had to do was just like I do with everything else. Finally, I said, you know what? Stop putting it off. Do what you know you got to do. Plan and prepare. So I said, okay, I got my Christmas list. I made out what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, and the expectations I have from it.
Yes.
Laid it out.
Yes.
Just like we do with our patients, just like I do in my life. All right, here's what I do. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking about it and be about it. So I got my ass in gear.
Yes.
Got the list down. Got in the car and went straight to the store. The shopping mall, went straight there, okay?
Okay.
Went straight there. Shopping, got my list. I walked in the store, started looking around. I freaked out. I left. I left.
Come on now.
I left. And
Why?
I just couldn't take it. I stressed out. Too much, too many things, stuff, people. It took the spirit of Christmas away from me. It became stressful. I went home and freaked out. The next day, got it together, went back, and I bought some things. I made the move.
Okay.
I made an action step. I put my money where my mouth was.
Awesome.
And that got the ball rolling. That's really what it is. That's what it is in everything. Same thing that we do at Advanced Medical. Same thing I do in my life with setting goals. Same thing me and you talk about when we got some initiatives going. Same thing with Christmas. I know what needs to happen. It's got to happen to a certain degree. There's certain expectations that I want, certain expectations that other people have. And the only way to help that come to fruition, you got to make a move.
You got to do it.
You got to make a move.
Make a plan, stick to it. Remember hearing, if you don't plan, you plan to fail.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
That's exactly right.
All right. So, hey, thanks, Rick. It's all about taking action. I could think about it all day. The more I thought about going Christmas shopping and getting this and getting that, and I had it all right there.
Yes.
The more I just thought about it, the more it stressed me out. Until I actually took action, I did it, started making some moves, and then that's when the Christmas spirit started coming, okay? I started getting a little excited. Okay, I got this. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get this result. She's going to love that. He's going to love this. She's going to love that. They're going to love it together. It's going to be, so I had to I had planned and prepared, all right?
Yes.
Had it laid out in a list. Given to me.
Yes.
Given to me. Just offered up by my kids. All I had to do was take action. Had to execute. Had to break the ice. And I went. I got hesitant. Oh, no, I can't do it. I'm out.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
So flight, fight or flight.
Come back. What's it called? Come back. I retreated. I retreated.
Yes.
I retreated. Concerned, stressed out, worried. I retreated, and then I went back, took action, and then that's when it all started happening. The Christmas spirit started flowing. Everybody's had a great Christmas, mainly because I had a checklist. I was planning, prepared, and then I executed the action.
You know what? I'm going to point out the biggest thing I heard you say. The biggest thing I heard you talk about Christmas. I heard you talk about the stress of Christmas. I heard you talk about the joy of Christmas. And the difference from when you went from being stressed about Christmas to the joy of Christmas was when you started to accumulate the gifts your children would be receiving for Christmas. That's the most magical part of it. The give, okay? Christmas, we were told as a child, you get so much more when you give than from when you receive.
That's right.
And that's what you were feeling there. Okay. That's the same personality I see with you at Advanced Medical Solution and the approach you take with your patients. Okay. You have found something in the arena, in this industry. You and I, we live our life around the word stem cells, regenerative biologics, the whole patients with pain and inflammation. And I've done this and this kind of medicine and this kind of surgery. And we know something. We have information, and we enjoy sharing that information, and that is part of that giving that you do as well. So I only see one action there, and I see you do it with your family, with your life, with your patients, with your employees, all of it.
Well, it all comes from planning and executing.
Yes.
Planning and preparing, but that really doesn't get anything done.
No.
You got to pull the trigger. You got to take action, whether you're afraid of it or not, and if you are afraid, and you get afraid like I did, just got stressed out. I'm not a big shopper. I don't like being around people. I don't like being in public. The best thing about being in public now is I can put a hat on, some glasses, and a mask on, and I don't see anybody. Nobody sees me. I can hide and go get stuff done, but I still freaked out. I committed to it the next day. I said, I got to get this done. Why? It's not about me. That was all about me. Once I took it beyond myself and said, I got certain responsibilities. There are people counting on me and I need to do the right thing. That pushed me to the next level. And that's the same thing we see with our patients. They're like, oftentimes they're in pain and they're having problems and that's all they can think about is their self and their problems. But oftentimes you got tough guys and these gals who are tougher than the men. They can actually handle the pain. But until it gets to the point where they realize my pain and my suffering is now affecting other people.
Yes.
Affecting my spouse, my kids, my grandkids. I can't spend the time with my grandkids like I want. I can't do the things I want to do. I can't walk. I'm on vacation with my kids and my grandkids, but I can't really do anything with them. once our patients start realizing it's really above and beyond just their level of suffering in the morning, waking up, laying down at night, once they realize, you know what, when I do this, not only is it going to help me out, but it's going to help other aspects of my life, my spouse, my family, the things I can do. That's really when they say, you know what, okay, I don't mind spending the time. I don't mind spending the money. I don't mind going out on a limb and having faith in an innovative medical treatment, because not only is it just for me, but when this works, like they say it works so often, it's not only just going to be good for me, it's going to be good for everybody.
For everybody.
And they'll pull the trigger in a heartbeat because,
yes,
sometimes we'll suffer ourselves for a long time, but we won't do something until we know it's really going to help other people out.
That's right. And a lot of people do look at it that way, Dwyer. They don't only look at what it's going to do for them, but they reach far beyond that because they realize what they're going to be able to do for those other people around them, which is very important. Your life, and this is another good saying that fits in right here after Christmas, is it's not what happens to you in life, it's how you handle it. Mm-hmm. And the sooner you learn in life that your life is not about you, it's about the people around you.
Mm-hmm. Okay? That's right.
This fits right into that scenario. And these are morals from childhood that many of us have been taught. And unfortunately, there are people out there who have missed this. And when they see people like you and I who had that fortunate upbringing, they magnate toward it. They want to hear more about it. They want to learn more about it. They want to associate with it, and they want to become part of it because it is such a value in life to have and possess. And when you have it and you're able to share it and give it to other people, it's only greater.
I agree. And it multiplies when you share it.
It does.
We got this life. I'm 41 years old. 40 years. Double that, triple that. That's it. I might be halfway over. All right. It goes by so fast. And if we don't plan and prepare and take an initiative to create an intention on everything that we do and a purpose that we do, we're living by default, and you're going to get what the world's going to give you. And that is not top-notch stuff.
No.
I'm very interested. I got two types of patients, Fulton, and you know this.
Yes.
Unfortunately, and fortunately at the same time, we take care of a lot of people who's got no other hope. They got no other options. They're at the end of the road.
They've tried everything.
Yes. And they're suffering.
And
they're
it has
desperate.
failed.
They're miserable.
Or made them worse.
That's right. They're at the end of the road. That is the one person that we take care of people who are just so bad off. They got no other option. They're looking for a last ditch effort.
Yes.
And we help those people. And I thank God for that.
Yes.
The other people we help out are the people who are extremely smart. They understand the idea of planning and preparing, avoiding danger by planning and preparing and doing the right thing by taking actually control of their life. And those are the people we help, and it's amazing. It's sad to see all the people suffering and in pain and on their last limb, but it's so fulfilling to be able to see them change and get better within days and weeks. And it's very fun. It's very fun and exciting working with smart people who are choosing to take advantage of us being able to utilize advanced medical solutions in America now with regenerative medicine. Those people are smart. They're fun to talk to. And it's always, kind of like the conversations you and I have. It's always above and beyond planning for the next.
That's right.
And it's exciting.
They see the big picture.
That's right.
Okay. It's the big picture mentality. And it's a great place to be in life. Those people are quite enjoyable. Actually, they push you and I to only be better
exactly
at what we do because they come in with the tedious questions. They come in with it's not in the general, because you and I know what we talk about, we can literally keep to 10 to 15% for many people that we speak with on that initial conversation. Then we have people digging deeper and deeper and deeper. So we have so much information about what we do that we have to layer it in. We can't go out there and jump into the white papers and the statistical analysis that we see from labs. People are not going to have a clue what we're talking about.
Well, here's what they will have a clue about.
Okay.
I don't want to say it's easy. It's difficult, but we see it a lot to where it's almost standard getting people out of pain
Yes.
is very common.
Yes.
It's very common on a day-to-day basis, whether they've had surgery, haven't had surgery, no matter what the issue is, depending on what they have going on, arthritis, degenerative conditions, their recommended surgery. They've already had surgery,
Yes.
and it's bad, it's still painful. They're recommended
Yes.
another surgery. All these people with these conditions, we help out tremendously.
Yes.
Okay? And it changes their life. No, they just
it
out of
does.
pain. It starts changing their life, and they become some of these great patients who are very interested in the next thing. These smart patients, they have little tweaks here and there, and they know they don't want to have the surgery. They're not miserable, but they know what they want to avoid it. They come in, they get better, and they're always wondering what's the next thing. And so that's what we're doing. 2021, we've got this down. We've been doing this 3.5 years, 4 years.
Yes.
The protocols are there.
They are.
The protocols for getting out of pain and getting your body working better and avoiding surgery, it is there.
It is. Let me hit you real quick. You ready? Because here's a great question for you. You're talking about it right now. We're talking about all these patients. Pain is the number one topic of conversation with everybody, regardless of what's hurting. At your practice at Advanced Medical Solutions, how many patients have ever walked out with a prescription for pain medication?
No, it's the opposite.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Exactly.
Oftentimes we take care of people who are tired of taking pain medication
Yes.
and they understand it's not healthy and their problem's not getting better. They're becoming
Correct.
addicted or
It's worse.
hypersensitive to the medication. It's not working anymore.
What
And
about how it
ultimately,
affects the body? That medication is pounding.
Yeah, people get off of medications at our office. That's what
Exactly.
they're there for.
And that was the point I was trying to
That's
make
right.
with that, is that in no way or is this a mask or covering up any type of symptom. This is addressing the root cause. And that's one of the things I appreciate it most about Advanced Medical Solution is you're looking at the core cause of what's going on, not just the symptoms. Okay, because so much in medicine now, in that modern medicine, is treating symptoms, not the actual
That's right.
disease.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you identify what that disease is, and you go at it from a natural way.
That's right.
It's
and
beautiful.
potent. So, I mean, it's just,
my gosh!
I mean, oftentimes I know for myself, I'll think, oh, that's natural. Oh, okay, it's not going to be strong enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me some avocado oil to rub on my elbow. Okay? Give me something good. I need something that works. I want to feel it now.
Yes.
Don't tell me to take this and take that and rub this on it and rub that on it. It's natural to help you out. Okay. There are a lot of good things like that. Even the cannabinoids and the isolate that you've
Yes.
introduced us to.
Yes.
It works phenomenal for patients with anxiety, sleep problems, even pain, systemic pain. It helps people out tremendously. But I need something fast. I need something now, especially if I'm in pain.
Yes.
I need it.
Yes.
I need it. And we got it down. I
we
had
do.
somebody come in the other day. Her elbow was killing her. This is what you got going on. After a matter of 5 minutes, we can diagnose what she's got going on. In the grand
Sure.
scheme of things, she had both tennis elbow and golfer's elbow at the same time.
Wow.
Just the elbow's wearing out.
Yes.
It's problems.
Yes.
Now this is after we've already fixed her entire spine. People, once we fix someone's problem, they're out of pain in that lower back and the neck, and they don't feel that anymore. They start realizing other issues that they have. Had this elbow problem. She'd noticed it before, but it wasn't too bad. Now it's bad enough. Let me get it fixed. Within a matter of 20 minutes, I said, hey, we have this to offer. We don't have to necessarily do stem cell regenerative medicine at this price point. It's a way less price point. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. She said, okay, let's do it. I can't take it. Within 20 minutes, the lady is out of pain.
Fantastic.
With no strong,
Yes.
dangerous medication. She's out of
Yes.
pain. We did one injection. She's doing phenomenal. She is so thankful.
Yes.
And so we got that down. We got it down as far as getting people out of pain, getting their body working, getting things regenerating. The next step is we're going into some anti-aging medicine.
Yes.
We're going into pro-aging, healthy aging, anti-aging protocols because I truly believe this sounds wild. I know I told you this before. It might be the first time I've told the listeners and everybody listening, but I truly believe the first person who's going to live 150 years old, healthy years, they're alive right now.
They're living today.
They're living today, and
Yes.
I truly believe that they're going to be one of our patients. And I think we're starting that right now as we're starting an idea. We're starting the concept. The science is already there, that where we're at now with regenerative medicine and things that are coming along with that with gene therapies
Yes,
and different things that we
yes.
were already involved in, hadn't been able to apply yet clinically, but we're already involved in. Over the next 3 to 5 years, we're incorporating, I mean, even this year, we're starting out with some basic anti-aging and aging well modalities, therapies, treatments. And we're starting on this course of really aging well, aging strong. And we're on the course of, humans will, where the science is, humans are going to be living longer, and not only longer, but stronger. And we are at the forefront of that. And I'm proud, and that excites me as well.
And you know what? It's very exciting as we're hearing a lot of people in politics now talk about COVID, talking about follow the science, okay? I think they're using it as a ploy or a plot to get their way. But for what you and I do, following the science is everything, okay? And we know that healthcare is moving to the cellular level. Everything's already being focused.
That's right.
Okay? At that level, and we're looking beyond the technique that is being used in modern medicine today.
Well, it's a brand new technique, a brand new product they're even doing with the vaccine. And it's more in the realm that we're in, which is the mRNA vaccine, which is going in on a base level. You're not introducing a virus into the body. You're going in and you're affecting the expression of genetics.
Yes.
You're stimulating the immunity based on this mRNA vaccine, as opposed to actually introducing a virus, whether it's dead or alive, in the person's body. It's, I said it before, we're dressed for the wedding way before the wedding is started.
Absolutely.
Everybody else is playing in the pool with their floaties and tubes. You and I got tuxedos on, and you look phenomenal.
We're dressed for the part.
We're dressed for the part. We're ahead of the game.
Yes.
We're there. It is risky. It's not easy. It's expensive, but we're setting the way.
It is the
future. We've done it for the past 4 years in the Grand Strand area, and we're going to keep moving forward.
Yes.
And the future of what we're moving into in 2021 is not only regenerative medicine for pain and inflammation and regeneration, but also we're moving into anti-aging, aging well.
They work together.
And we're going to create an entire institute in Myrtle Beach. It's going to be a hub of doing the most advanced medical treatments that actually exist on the planet that we're able to do legally in America. And that's what's going to happen over the next 3 to 5 years. It's going to be phenomenal.
It's very exciting.
It's our playground.
You and I.
And it should be everybody else's playground as well.
Yes.
You walk in that practice, you see everybody there. They're getting better. It is their playground. When I tell someone they're discharged, we got you back to maximum medical improvement. We don't need to see you anymore. Check in every week, every month. Let's see how you're doing. They hate it. They don't want to leave.
No.
That's why we're going to build a stronger and a bigger facility to be able to accommodate more people, so that once they're discharged and we got their problems taken care of, they can still come and maintain those corrections. And that's where we're headed over the next 1 to 3 years.
That's right. And, that leads me into a good one. You've been talking about this today. You've been talking about planning and executing. And I threw one at you on the way over here. This is a great story, great scenario. We grew up as children. We watched the cartoons. We watched The Tortoise and the Hare. Okay?
Yeah.
We watched that, and that had such a meaning that I didn't understand till I was 40 years old. Okay? What did every kid watching The Tortoise and the Hare say? I'm the rabbit. I'm faster than the turtle.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I'm faster. We didn't get the true meaning. I was 40 years old before I really understood why the turtle won the race. And it's only because he ran the last 10%, and he stayed consistent on every step he took. Okay, what did the rabbit do? Rabbit's phenomenal. He's the quickest thing in the forest, but he only runs 90% of the race. It's that last 10%
That's right.
that separates the winners from the losers.
That's exactly right.
Okay, so all my life I watched that cartoon, and at 40 years old, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm just figuring this out. I am just figuring out I need to become a turtle instead of a tortoise. Instead of a hare.
Slow and steady wins the race.
But when I did it, I started putting things together better.
Mm-hmm.
I was accomplishing more.
Mm-hmm.
It's a much more successful path. So as we talk to these people out there and what you and I do, this isn't a rabbit race for you to come in and in 3 weeks walk out and it be over and you think you won the race. This is about what you're going to do the rest of your life to take care of your body.
Right. Now, do we have people that come in like a rabbit?
Absolutely.
Hit them up with an injection.
And they're out the door.
They're gone.
Yeah.
And do they get better?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
But ultimately, that's not what it's all about. Okay? Yes, that can happen. Is it better than being on pain medication every day and a potential risk of surgery? Yes.
Of course.
But it's really our best patients are the ones that come in and they get treated and they recognize, especially with the changes, the phenomenal changes that our patients feel. They're like, oh, yeah, there's something else. I can change. I can do more. It changes their life, and they realize now I'm on a course to actually getting my body better, being in control of my health, and being independent.
You said it.
There's nothing better than our patients saying, you know what? Before, I was worried I couldn't take care of myself. I always had to count on somebody else, but now I know I'm independent. I can take care of myself. This is how I want to be forever.
Yes. And what did you say just a few minutes ago? They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave the office. Why? Because of that connection, the magnetic field that is pulling them to it. They're feeling better, both physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It affects the whole body.
That's right. Well, it's the only place I've told people before. It's the only place. I mean, many people, once you get over 40, 50, 60, 70, you got a whole list of doctors and a whole list of doctor offices. Everybody's going to appointments. You got to have a place you can go to actually get better. You got to have at least one place. You don't have to wipe everything out. You don't have to get rid of the other.
No.
Just have a place where you can go and actually get better without getting on more medications. Get your body working better. You get in the advanced medical. That is the place. You got to have somewhere that's positive. So here's the thing. We're in the holiday season. It's been a great Christmas.
Yes.
All right, we're working into the new year. Planning and preparing is where it's at. And you got to figure out, what do you want in life? And if you had anything, last words to tell everybody before we go, Fulton, let them have it, because we're about to wrap this show up, my man.
Hey, it's been a fantastic Christmas. Thank you, Dr. Scott. Thank you for what we do, how we work together. Wishing you and your family and everybody else a happy new year.
Thank you, Fulton. It's been awesome. Remember, planning and preparing is where it's at. It's going to be a new year. Figure out what you want. Set some big goals. And, hey, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. We're going to see you next week.